Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Counterside. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is taking a look at the new Counterpass character that will be coming out to the global to the SEA server, and the new Counterpass unit is actually pretty good. So what I decided to do is talk about skills, go over to animation as well, showcase the animation, and then overall talk about whether or not you should actually buy the new Counterpass. Now before I do that guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on Counterside, and yeah, let's get right into it. So going over to the notice section over here, I'm just going to briefly go over it because I did not make a separate video for that, but I was actually right. So Awakened Jake is actually coming out, so that's actually pretty exciting. Two other SSR units is coming out as well. Now the new Counterpass character is known as Carlota. Now I'm pretty sure in the KL server her name was Charlotte, and for some reason they decided to switch her name, and now it's a lot harder for me to actually pronounce. So throughout this video I probably will butcher the character's name, and I'll probably just refer to her as Charlotte, just because it's just going to be easier for me. But once again, the new Counterpass unit is called Carlota, and she is actually pretty amazing for PvP content. Now most Battle Pass characters are either good in PvE content or PvP. Some of them can actually be good in both PvE and PvP content, but Charlotte is a unit that you will mainly use for PvP. Now let's go over to the KL server so we can actually showcase our animation. Okay, let's get right into it. Now the KR server recently got an update and the new Awakened Soldier unit is actually out, so I am gonna make a video on that later on. So if you guys want to miss out on that video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte. Yeah, I'm just gonna refer to her as Charlotte. I'm not gonna try and butcher the character's name. So Charlotte is a defender type unit, and she is a free cost unit and can only attack ground type units. Now a lot of people like to say she is a saber, so if you think about Fate Grand Order, a lot of people say she's a saber lookalike. I personally see Joan of Arc just because of the flagpole she's holding. Now the main use of this unit is the fact that she is a buffer unit. She has some CC ability, and she also has a healer ability as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the animations whilst I go over her skills. Now the fact that she is a free cost unit is already a good thing, because it means you can easily deploy her in both PvE and PvP content. Like I said, mainly you will deploy her in PvP, but yeah, free cost is absolutely amazing. Now her basic attack basically swings her family sword, suffer a prism to inflict damage on the enemy, and if you level this up you basically just increase the damage, but that is not too important. Now moving on to the passive skill, when deployed she plants the banner of her house to inflict any damage on the enemies. The banner doesn't disappear and increases damage resistance of all allies within the range by 10%. When she is hit 20 times she summons the banner again. Special skill damage reduction by 20% in Gauntlet. So this ability, as you can see, is mainly defensive. The ability to actually increase damage resistance is going to be absolutely insane. This is going to be a unit that you can use to protect your units. Absolutely nice. Now the fact that this banner is indestructible basically means that no matter what, the enemy can't destroy it, so you will have this continuous buff all the way to the end. However, this banner will go away when she dies, but the banner already provides you with great utility. In Gauntlet she also has a damage reduction skill with this as well, which is going to be very insane. Now let's take a look at what happens when you upgrade this passive. So from level 2 to level 4 the HP is increased, and overall the HP is increased by 20%, so that is absolutely nice. Going over to level 5, damage resistance plus 20% instead, additional ultimate skill damage reduction plus 20% in Gauntlet, which basically means that your units will be taking less damage from the ultimates of units, which is absolutely insane as well. So there is certain units in PvP that once they do the ultimates they can pretty much one-shot you. Now the fact that she has this ability means she can reduce that and you will be absolutely safe. Now there's a lot of damage resistance skill with this one, and the skill also has a condition that is buffed up in Gauntlet, which mainly shows you that she is used for Gauntlet only. Now let's go ahead and talk about her special skill. Now let's go ahead and showcase the animation. There we go. So she's able to like summon a little bit of troop, but they go away straight away. Charge towards the enemy with her soldiers, increasing speed of nearby allies by 50% for 5 seconds and pushing enemy backwards. So it's a knockback ability. Now this skill is absolutely going to be insane for PvP. Now increasing speed, if you use this with soldier units, their movement speed will be increased even more, and it will be able to rush towards the enemy ship. Now mainly when you use this unit you want to use her in a rush push comp where you're using a bunch of striker characters to try and push your units towards the enemy ship, and this is going to be absolutely insane. This unit is definitely going to be that unit you want to use because increasing movement speed is just going to be absolutely insane for those type of meta. So with the ultimate, if you level it up, you basically get an increased damage, and at level 5 additional damage resistant plus 25% for 5 seconds. Now because this unit or every unit in the game, once you deploy them, they do the special immediately. This is going to be an immediate buff for you guys, and if you compare that with the passive as well, that's another damage resistant buff you get as well, and I'm pretty sure they work together. So you're going to be increasing your damage resistance, which is going to be very, very nice. Now let's go ahead and showcase the animations for the ultimate skill. Let's do this. There we go. So this is Charlotte, and this is what she looks like when she does the ultimate skill. I'm not gonna lie, she actually has a very, very good animation, and I think she looks absolutely cool. Let's showcase the ultimate one more time. So the ultimate releases the power of the Sapphire Prism, restoring HP of nearby allies including herself by 15%. Then she thrusts her sword into the ground, inflicting AoE damage on enemies in front and levitates them. Now this skill is another great skill because increasing or recovering HP of allies is going to make her very, very useful. She's also able to levitate, and now there is a SSR shape that is able to levitate, and if you use this correctly, it is going to be very, very helpful, and your units will be able to push forward towards the enemy ship. So this is going to be an also very, very good ship. Now the cooldown for this skill is a 56 second. Now because you're not going to build her with cooldown reduction, you're going to build her up with some HP gear, then you want to make sure that this unit is surviving so that she can do the ultimate. Now the thing about her is obviously with the damage resistant, it means that her chance of surviving is actually a lot higher, and I think for a free cost unit, the utility she brings is absolutely very, very top tier, and she's definitely a good unit for a free cost unit. Definitely you can see that with the ability she has. So my overall opinion on this unit is that she is going to be absolutely amazing in Gauntlet. Now in PvP and PvE content, you mainly will not use her just because the buffs she provides you with are only defensive, and in PvE content you're really focusing more on increasing your damage. So there's buffers, great damage dealer buffers already available, so those are the ones you would actually use over this unit. Now this unit is a tank, and in my opinion she is a great one at that. I probably would say she's better than Yumi in my opinion, just because of this utility that she provides your allies as well. Now in PvP, I will say she is a S tier unit. I'll probably use her over the Yumi in my opinion, but this is a great buff that she can provide. So obviously, like I said, you want to build her with some HP gear. The best one will be the Hummingbird gear, the Mace armor, or the Goldia set. And yeah, I can't wait for this unit to come out to the global to the SEA server. Now once again, if you guys are wondering whether or not you should actually buy the battle pass, my answer is definitely going to be yes. Most of the time I usually tell people to skip battle pass units that are only good at one content, but I feel like with this unit, I definitely feel like you will actually use her and you will actually need her as well. She is going to be absolutely great as well for guild co-op as well, just because you're going to be giving your units some damage resistance, and you're going to be protecting your units against the great damage that the bosses in the guild does. So an absolute beast of a unit. I will be buying this unit. I will also be summoning for the Awakened Jake, so stay tuned for my video on that. I really do hope my luck is as amazing as my Horizon banner. So if you guys missed my Horizon summon, it happened like in the month of May. I got absolutely lucky if I remember correctly, so I'm hoping that luck is also going to be something you see in my next video, so stay tuned for that. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Stay tuned for more content on Counter's side. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.